Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News, episode 262. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Brandon Hodge here, and welcome back to another episode of WWE News and Rumors. So, I did a news episode yesterday. If you haven't seen that already, you should definitely go check that out. But there's a lot of stuff we're going to be talking about in this episode. There's a lot of juicy stuff, a lot of crazy stuff happening in the WWE right now, and a lot of rumored stuff, juicy rumors to talk about, so make sure you stick around for the whole video. But anyway, guys, I don't have a lot of time to run my mouth, because we have a lot of news stories, actually, this episode. News stories and rumors, so I'm Brandon Hodge, this is WWE News, and let's go ahead and jump right in. I'll get the first news story. The first news story, this hurts my head. So basically, WWE, they have corporate, okay, so WWE has a corporate office, this is Stamford, Connecticut, right? They have opened a new division at the corporate office, a new corporate division. So what could this be? Like, we can sit here and think, okay, well, new division, what could it be? Like, what do they need that they don't already have? And basically, they have decided they're going to open a new division for social media stalking, pretty much. So basically, I forget what the actual, like, proper term they're using, but basically it's like talent social media management or whatever. Like, and this isn't where they're just gonna go in and like tweet stuff for them all the time, because they're not. I mean, they might do that every once in a while, but basically their entire reasoning for even opening this division is to do with AEW. They are like, there's a lot of AEW stuff on the talent's feed now, and we need to see what they're doing with that, make sure they don't do anything. That's literally their main reason. Of course, there's always secondary reasons for the reason they open this division, but the main reason is solely so they can stalk people and make sure they're not talking to AEW wrestlers, or they're not enjoying AEW or anything like that. That's literally crazy, and they're literally just opened an entire division just to stalk the wrestlers' social media on the inside, which is absolutely crazy. Alright, the next news story. The next news story is about Braun Strowman. So Braun Strowman has signed a brand new WWE contract. So recently the WWE, Vince McMahon, whoever the hell, has been trying to sign wrestlers to a lot longer contracts because they don't want them going to AEW, and we want to keep you here for as long as possible because this is freaking prison. So basically, they've been trying to do that, and I think they're doing better. WWE is looking up a lot. And it doesn't look like WWE is just like hell compared to AEW anymore. I mean, still, it's going to be a really good competition. Hopefully, like, they lift each other up and make professional wrestling the best it's ever been. But we'll have to wait to see if that's the case. But basically, Braun Strowman has signed a 4-year contract with the WWE, so we're going to see Braun Strowman on our televisions for the next 4 years at least. All right, the next news story. The next news story, I don't want to say this has to do with Braun. Let's just say this has to do with Shawn Michaels. So Shawn Michaels is going to be on the Raw Reunion show or whatever. And the Raw Reunion show is supposed to be like a phenomenal show. It's supposed to be like the biggest WWE show, or the biggest episode of Raw in a very long time. It's supposed to be a huge deal, right? So Shawn Michaels is going to be there. And Shawn Michaels has basically said he's not only going to be on the Raw Reunion show, he's also going to be on SmackDown the next night. And he's going to be on commentary. So he's actually going to be like commentating the entire show on SmackDown the next night, which is really cool. I don't know if they're possibly looking to put Shawn Michaels on commentary full time. I know that's something Fox wants, is like a WWE legend or someone with a lot of experience who actually in the ring or whatever, actually on commentary for when they move. So maybe they're just trying this out. I don't know, but what I do know is that this is a confirmed news story. All these are confirmed news stories. These aren't rumors yet. Shawn Michaels is going to be on SmackDown commentating for the entire show starting next week. Which I don't want to say starting next week. It's just for that one episode, I believe. Unless they really, really like it, then he might be starting right then. But I think they're looking for a possibility for the future. I'm not entirely sure though. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the final news story before I jump into the juicy rumors. This one is about Extreme Rules. I believe that's what I used to do in the videos. You do the I don't know what the hell is wrong with me. I'm just trying to do weird crap I used to. Just ignore me. Anyway, it's about Extreme Rules. Extreme Rules attendance. How many tickets did WWE actually sell for Extreme Rules? Well, I know they sold definitely 2, because I was there. I bought 2 tickets to Extreme Rules. If you guys haven't seen the Extreme Rules vlog, shameless plug here, definitely go check out the Extreme Rules vlog. It's 3 days of action-packed footage. I had over 6 hours through 3 days of action-packed video. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I had over 6 hours of footage, which I was able to edit that 6 hours down to about 28 minutes. So it's action-packed, it's very quick-paced, and you guys are gonna love it. So if you guys haven't seen the Extreme Rules vlog, make sure you go check it out. I'll put a YouTube card somewhere. But anyway, Extreme Rules, the attendance is actually a lot better than it's been for WWE shows. So apparently they sold 12,800 tickets for Extreme Rules. 12,800. That's only like 1,000 tickets short of being completely sold out, which, yes, it's not completely sold out, but at the same time, a pay-per-view like Stomping Ground, like that's a pay-per-view too. Stomping Ground only sold 4,000 tickets, and the rest they had to give out for free, pretty much. So they only sold 4,000 tickets of actual paid customers. They only sold 4,000 for Stomping Ground. And for Extreme Rules, they sold almost 13,000. So that's a big, huge jump. I don't know if this has to do with just the booking. Like, I know the months leading up, or even the weeks building up, Extreme Rules wasn't like anything to get too excited over, but ever since like Paul Heyman took over, it just like, it just changed. The wrestling like looked up, and, well, I don't want to say wrestling, like AEW made wrestling look wonderful. I'm saying WWE, it just like looked up, I guess gave people hope, and then The Undertaker came back, and then I guess kind of they could push Extreme Rules, and it was looking like an interesting pay-per-view, and it turned out to be a phenomenal pay-per-view in my opinion. But yeah, they sold 12,000, almost 13,000 tickets for that show, which is absolutely great. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, those were actually all of the confirmed news stories I had for you guys today, and now we're going to talk about some unconfirmed news stories, also called rumors. So I'm going to use my fancy catchphrase here, which is on a t-shirt with a juice box on my merchandise store, which is available with the link down below or whatever, little plug there. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all the news stories, and now we're going to talk about some juicy rumors. So the first rumor is about Paul Heyman. So Paul Heyman is in charge of Raw, and he's doing a wonderful job, if I do say so myself. So basically, Paul Heyman is taking some AEW ideas. I don't want to say AEW, he's not stealing ideas from AEW. It's just like, he's kind of going about it the same way AEW is. Like WWE, he wants it to be seemed more like a sport. He wants wins and losses to matter. He wants, if they do a storyline where a wrestler gets hit by a freaking car, or if he gets like his leg like thrown around the post or whatever, they do a storyline like that, where he's injured. He is not completely fine the next week. It's not like they like break his leg or hurt his leg really bad on Raw, and then he just walks in fine. Like, hey guys, what's going on? Like the next show, the next week. You guys get what I mean. So they don't want that. Like they do a house show maybe, and he's there fine because it's not on TV. He can be He wants it to be believable. So Paul Heyman wants all of that to change. He wants it more believable. He wants it the way it used to be. So I'm all for that. Hopefully you guys are too. But Paul Heyman is really turning around the WWE, and I believe he was the final hope. And I said this way before they even put Paul Heyman up there. I don't know if, I'm pretty sure I didn't have anything to do with it, but it's just kind of cool to think about. So I was basically like, WWE, they're failing. Like, they really have to change something. They're going to have to get some of the greatest minds in wrestling together, and they're going to have to put them in charge. We're going to have someone like Paul Heyman, someone like Eric Bischoff or something like that. We need like great minds to like really take over, because Vince is struggling right now. And that's literally what I said. It's literally what happened. And I was just like, what the hell? That's kind of cool. Anyway, let's go on to the next rumor. So the next rumor is about the Raw reunion or whatever. So basically, this is supposed to be a really big Raw, because they're going to have a lot of people watching this, right? Like, they've been promoting this for weeks. It's a big deal. There's a bunch of people we haven't seen in the WWE in a while, like, just on Raw, and it's going to be really good. So they're not going to waste this opportunity. Paul Heyman's not going to waste this opportunity. They're going to use this opportunity of all these eyes on the show to make the show the greatest it's been. So this is going to be like the greatest episode of Raw like we've seen in a while. They're going to be starting brand new angles. They're going to be doing big, huge things on this episode, not just to do with the legends, like to do with just the normal stories. They're just going to bump everything up times 100. It's going to be an amazing episode, and I cannot wait for next Monday. All right, the next rumor. I don't know if you guys saw my yesterday's video. Hopefully most of you have. So basically, in yesterday's video, I said Finn Balor has requested time off the WWE. He has requested to have 2 months off, and that's supposed to be starting after SummerSlam. Well, there's a little bit of a confusion right now, because he's getting the 2 months off, right? He's taking the time off, but we don't know if that's going to be happening after SummerSlam or if it's starting right now. So basically, there's rumors going around the Bray Wyatt attack on Raw might not be setting up a storyline. It might just be a way to have Finn Balor written off the show right now. I don't know. I would like to think it's building to a storyline, but there is, and this isn't a rumor, this is confirmed. after Raw, he flew back home to Ireland. So I don't know if that's just like, well, I'm off for a week, so I'm going to be flying home to Ireland, or if this is, okay, that's it, that's how they ripped me off TV, I'm gone for 2 months, I'm going home. I don't know what it is. It's just going to have to be a complete, we'll just have to wait and see situation. Alright, the next rumor is about Eric Bischoff. So Eric Bischoff is supposed to be basically the head of the writing team, or whatever we want to say, or director, whatever kind of weird title I'm going to give them. They're basically in charge of the show, right? For the most part. I mean, Vince obviously gets final say always, but they're a big part of the show. So Eric Bischoff, SmackDown. If you guys don't know, Eric Bischoff actually hasn't even started yet. Like, he has been moving to Stanford apparently, and for the past few weeks, and this has made the creative team apparently a little upset at Eric Bischoff that he hasn't even started. So he's starting next week. So next week's SmackDown, we might see a difference because Eric Bischoff will be starting next week. All right, the next rumor is about Kevin Owens. So I don't know whether you're doing the old Kevin Owens gimmick. It just puts me so much like. It just gives me the feeling of like they're just recycling the whole Stone Cold Vince McMahon storyline. That's what it feels like, and it doesn't help he's using the freaking stunner. Just the whole, I mean, in wrestling, like wrestling in general, there's a heel and a face, right? And that is fine, but when it becomes like authority and then like rebel or whatever, I don't know, it just puts me in the mind of the whole thing, especially where he's using the stunner. But anyway, this one isn't about the recycling Stone Cold thing. That's not what this rumor is. The rumor is the reason his promos have actually been so good recently, and the reason he is on fire right now, is actually Kevin Owens has actually been given freedom. His promos have been unscripted. What they've done, they basically give him like a paper with bullet points, just kind of like little points they want him to mention or whatever, or maybe there's just like a line they came up with they think he could put into his own words, kind of use at some point in his promo, but they're actually giving him freedom. All of his crap is unscripted, and it is absolutely wonderful, and I'm loving every second of it. All right, the next rumor is about Fox. So apparently Fox, they're going to be doing I don't know if it's going to be a show or just like a part or what, but basically Fox is going to be doing a behind-the-scenes look of WWE thing. I mean, I don't know if this is just going to be like a one-time thing, like it's a one-time little documentary thing, or if this is going to be like a weekly show or whatever, but basically they're going to be giving like a behind-the-scenes look at WWE and an insider look into WWE, and they're actually going to be doing like a insider term definition kind of thing, so they're kind of teaching like the fans insider terms. I mean, I guess it helps with people not knowing what a babyface and a heel are, but at the same time, this has nothing to do with like actually watching the product. This is just kind of like a behind the scenes, maybe talking to other fans kind of thing, but for some reason Fox is doing this. Alright, the next rumor, this kind of has to do with the whole Paul Heyman thing I was talking about, how Paul Heyman wants WWE to be believable, he wants wins and losses to matter, he wants injuries. If someone does a scripted injury, then we treat it as a real injury, or whatever. He wants it to be like that, he wants it to be legitimate, he wants it to be like a sport, and that kind of gets me to the point here. So Fox, I don't know whose original idea this was. I think the first place I heard this was Fox. About Fox. Fox was wanting WWE to be a believable sport again. It's going to be classified as a sport. And I'm like, I don't know how that's going to go over, because Vince is all, this isn't sports, this isn't a TV show, this is sports entertainment, or whatever. Sports entertainment. So apparently that's getting dropped now, and now it's just a sport. That's what they're doing. And Paul Heyman's on this, Fox is on this, and apparently Vince McMahon is on this idea now too. It is no longer sports entertainment, it's a sport. So maybe, just maybe, we can bring back the term professional wrestling. Please don't shoot me in my sleep, Vince McMahon. Alright, the next rumor is about The Rock. So this is a name I haven't mentioned in a minute. So basically The Rock was at the Performance Center this week. Actually yesterday. No one knows why he was there though. Like wrestlers have said what's up to him, and people have said he was there. No one knows why he was actually there. Which of course leads the internet to just make these rumors up that The Rock is there because he's in the ring, he's training, he's getting ready for a WWE return for an actual match. And that's the thing, I don't know. See, here's the thing, I don't even know if Rock can have an actual match anymore, because after like his last actual match, and when I say match, I mean like long, Rock level, 90s style like match. Not like a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 minute match. like an actual like intense match was WrestleMania 29, and at WrestleMania 29, if you guys don't know, he actually got a hernia in that match, and he had to have hernia surgery, and the doctor basically told him it's probably in his best interest to never wrestle again, to never have something that intense again. So if he does have a wrestling match, I don't think it's going to be a thing where he's like picking up big, huge guys who are the same size as him or even bigger than him or something like that. So if he is training for a return, I don't think it's going to be for like a feud or anything like that. It's just going to be like a one-time thing, maybe for like WrestleMania 35, maybe for SummerSlam, I don't know, but there's rumors going around right now that The Rock may be returning here soon. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately it is now that time of the video. It is the last thing I'm going to talk about. I know, it's so sad. So, before I actually jump into the final thing, if you haven't already, make sure you give this video a like. If you're in the channel and you enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe. It is absolutely free. I do these videos almost every day in the news, and I also do all kinds of other videos. I do vlogs, unboxings, top 10s, all kinds of wrestling content, wrestling collection stuff, guitar stuff, all kinds of stuff. So if you enjoy this content, make sure you hit the subscribe button and you like this video. And comment down below while I'm at it. But anyway, the final thing I'm going to be talking about in this video is about John Cena. So John Cena is like Mr. Hollywood right now. He's like not around that much anymore. So, like, whenever there's rumors going around that he's going to be returning, it's like, oh, it's kind of a big deal. It makes everyone a little bit happy and a little bit, like, excited or whatever. But Raw Reunion is this coming Monday. And there's actually rumors going around right now saying John Cena is actually going to be on Raw next week. Is he, like, a legend now? Is he, like, he needs to be at the reunion show or what? But no, this is just supposed to be, like, a really big Raw thing, kind of like Raw 1000. They're going to make it a really big deal. They're going to have all the legends there. They're putting everything out there, all the big plans they've had, they're revealing it, they're putting everything out there this Monday. I mean, Bray Wyatt's going to be there, we're having all these legends going to be there, we're going to have all like big storylines starting, like twists and turns and plot twists and all kinds of crap, and just unexpected things, surprise returns, all kinds of stuff like that happening this Monday. So John Cena is apparently one of those plans. Now don't bite my head off if he's not there, it's just a rumor, could be true, could not be true. We'll just have to wait and see, and that goes for all the rumors I talked about. So there you guys have it. That is this episode of WWE News and Rumors. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give this video a like, rate the channel, make sure to subscribe. I know I'm kind of pushing the hell out of that right now, but it's time to get this channel back on fire, guys. So this channel has gotten the hell beat out of it last year, because last year I basically took off YouTube because I had to deal with like moving stuff and like just getting everything together and kind of like moving out of my parents' house, having my own place, and all kinds of stuff like that. So 2018 was just a mess. It's time to get this channel back the way it was. So if you want to help get this channel back the way it was, make sure you like all my videos, make sure you comment all of my videos, make sure you subscribe and all kinds of cool stuff like that. Make sure you, down in the comments, of course, I reply to every comment I get. Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter, whatever the heck. Or if you want to help support the channel, there's Patreon. If you want to help support the channel another way, there is my merchandise store where you can get an awesome Brandon Hodge shirt. Another way, there is SeatGeek, where you can actually save money and help support the channel at the same time. If you're looking for tickets for a concert, sporting event, literally anything you need a ticket for, use code Hodge and save like 20 bucks, I believe. It helps support the channel anyway. But yeah, guys, that's basically it for this video. I will shut up because this video is long. And this is something I'm trying out as well. Like I said in the last news episode, if you guys saw it, I'm looking for feedback, so like, let me know what you guys like. If you like the short news episodes, tell me. If you like the medium-sized news episodes, you like the long ones, let me know. And this is a long one because I'm just kind of like trying out everything to see what you guys like. Like yesterday, I believe I did like an 11-minute news episode. Before that, I did like a 10-minute one. This one's I'm not sure until I edit, so it's probably gonna be about 15 to 20 minutes on this one. But I'm just gonna kind of play around with length of videos and see what you guys like the best. But anyway, I'll shut the hell up. Thanks for watching. Love you guys and all that good stuff. But thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.